What's up guys? Installing a hitch on your Honda CR-V can take you to some really fun places, like camping, bike riding, or even towing a U-Haul trailer just about anywhere in North America. Let's go ahead and break down that easy installation for you. You'll need the tools seen here to complete this installation. To prep the underbody, we have to lower the exhaust. I'm going to be using a support strap to go ahead and support the exhaust as I lower it. I'm going to be using this crossbar as my support point. There's going to be a total of 3 rubber isolators that we will have to take off. There's going to be 1 on each side, right here, and then 1 down by our support strap. It helps to spray some soapy water on it to help get it off. On this one, I'm going to use the exhaust hanger pliers. On this side, I'll be using a pry bar. Depending on your model, you'll either have 2 or 5 push pins at the bottom that you'll need to remove. On ours, we only have 2, 1 here and 1 here. We're going to use a flathead screwdriver to remove those pins. Next, we're going to go ahead and install the hardware. I'm going to be using a carriage bolt with a spacer using our fish wire technique. We'll be using these 2 holes to attach our hardware, using this hole to feed our fish wire through. I'm going to start by using the farthest attachment point, feeding our fish wire through the hole and back out through our attachment point. We're going to go ahead and feed the spacer onto the fish wire and then secure our carriage bolt to the end. Push the spacer into the hole, and then we'll pull our bolt to the back. We'll go ahead and repeat with the closest hole to the access point. We'll repeat that entire process on the passenger side. For this hitch, we are going to have to trim the fascia a little bit for the hitch to be able to drop down out of the bumper. I've already gone ahead and marked out our trim, but refer to your instructions for exact measurements. I'm going to be using an air saw to make our cut. If your vehicle has the hands-free liftgate sensor, it is going to be behind this bumper. You'll want to refer to the instructions for additional steps. Our vehicle doesn't have it, so we're going to go ahead and make our cut. Next, we can go ahead and put our hitch into position. I'm going to be using a U-Haul exclusive hitch jack. If you don't have one at home, please grab a second set of hands as the hitch can get a little heavy. As we raise the hitch into position, we're going to pull our fish wires through the holes of the hitch for each attachment point. Because this hitch is hidden behind the bumper, we will have to pull the fascia back in order for the hitch to slide in. With the hitch in position, we're going to go ahead and slowly pull off our fish wire. We're going to install the conical tooth washer, making sure that the teeth face the hitch and our nut. For the tow hook attachment point, the tow hook should be on the left side of the vehicle. We're going to feed the carriage bolt through the hitch, attach our spacer, conical tooth washer, teeth facing the spacer, and our nut. Now we can go ahead and torque all our bolts down to manufactured specification. You can find those specs in the instructions in the link down below. I'm going to be using our torque wrench with an 18mm socket for the 4 bolts on the sides and a 19mm socket for the one right in the middle. Now we're going to go ahead and reinstall the 2 push pins, one on each side. We're going to go ahead and reinstall our exhaust. It can also help to use a pry bar. Lastly, we'll go ahead and remove our support strap. With the vehicle now on level ground, let's go ahead and get you guys some important measurements. We're going to have a 2-inch receiver from the center of the pinhole to the edge of the bumper. It's going to be 2.5 inches. From the ground to the top of the inside receiver, we're going to have 13.5 inches. This will help you determine the length, rise, and drop of your hitch accessories, such as a bike rack or cargo carrier. If you have any questions about the products seen in this video, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with a U-Haul Hitch professional, visit us online today at uhaulhitches.com.